what's the dumbest thing you've done for money?
I ate a bug in like 5th grade.
You ate a bug?
They were like, I was holding a moth, and somebody's like, I'll pay you $1 to eat that. And I didn't think twice. I was like, yeah, I want $1.
Welcome to the
People of fucking Boston, shut up, people of Boston. Park the car in Harvard Yard. I'll tell you what, the people who do this podcast, whoever's listening, good shit. They're good shit. We're here with the people of Boston. They're beauties. We're chilling.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the People of Boston podcast. It is our Halloween episode. Well, kind of Halloween episode, so it's the week before Halloween. And we wanted to ask people on the streets of Boston some Halloween-related questions. So we asked them questions like what their Halloween plans are in general. We talked to a wide range of people when it comes to age. So there's a lot of different activities that people are doing when you're at a certain age, right? We talked to some college students who are obviously going to bars, going to parties, and then we talked to an older couple who has grandkids and kids of their own who are grown, and which, you know, what are their plans, what do they do? And then we talked to a couple who's parents of younger kids. So what are they doing? Your parents of kids that are, I think they were like 4 and 7. So what are they doing? What do they think about Halloween? Do they do family costumes? Stuff like that. Stuff that's just fun and around the topic of Halloween. We also asked people about ghost stories, if they believe in ghosts. It's spooky season, right? So that time, god damn, that time of the year. And we did, and this is going to be something we do every time now, is where we pass along a question. So we have the first person we talk to start passing along a question to the second person passes along a question to the third, and so on until we get to the last person, where we end it with they ask me a question. And I figured that's a nice way to put a bow on the whole thing, is they ask me a question and then we end it there. So that's what you have to look forward to this episode. And without further ado, let's get onto the streets of Boston and right into the interviews. Hope you enjoy and take care. What's your names?
Brenna.
Andrew. Brenna and Andrew?
Yes.
And are you guys dating?
Yes.
Nice. How long have you guys been dating for?
A little over 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Before we got here, I gave the mic to you guys. You said she could do the talking. Is she the one that...
Well, no, she just seemed way more excited to do the interview, so I was like, yeah.
You're not excited, Andrew? You're not...
Well, I didn't know what we were getting into.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for stopping. I'm just busting your shot.
Yeah, of course.
So thanks for stopping.
Of course.
And, where are you guys off to today? What are you doing?
We're just gonna go grab some drinks, maybe at Trillium or something.
70 degrees in October, gonna enjoy it. Right?
I know. Trillium's
Exactly.
nice.
Yeah.
That in Fenway, that like little pop-up
Yeah, it's
thing,
awesome over there.
Yeah.
The timeout, yeah.
Nice.
Good spot.
Cool. And then what's on your mind? What's top of mind right now for you guys?
In terms of what?
Just anything. Like what's going on in your life that's like right in the front of your brain?
His brother's getting married next weekend, so we have to go to that.
Cool.
So
Still
getting
gotta write
ready.
my best man speech, so been kind of just thinking of things, but haven't put pen to paper, so to speak.
So you're the best man.
Best man, yeah.
How big's the wedding going to be, roughly?
Maybe like 150.
That's decent size.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about this? How do you feel about this, your speech so far?
No, I'm more nervous of just like getting it done, but like once I do it, like I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's. By the time you give the speech, you had a couple of drinks in it, you get the liquid courage, as they say. So yeah, you'll be a little loose, it'll be fine. I'll probably get heckled by some people I know in the audience, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You guys just, flip it back on them and quiet them down.
Now, do you have a good, what's the point of the speech going to be? Is it going to be funny? Is it going to be serious?
I don't think he's thought it through.
No, definitely want it to be funny, but I feel like they're like a best man or like bridesmaid speech. It's always like you got to say some jokes. You got to compliment the bride.
Yeah.
You got to talk about if you're talking about the bride or the groom, like talk about like why they're such a good couple and everything like that, and kind of bring it all together, like wrap it up.
Gotcha. Sounds like you had a good plan.
Yeah, I got kind of a plan. I just haven't written it down. Like I'm rehearsing some jokes to myself, but I gotta actually make sure they're gonna land.
Yeah, definitely. Great. So Halloween's right around the corner.
It is.
You guys are a couple?
Yes.
Are you gonna do a couple costume? What's do you care? Do you not care?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because
I'm
it's.
bad at Halloween.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
be at the
we're at the wedding on Saturday and Halloween's
Yeah.
Monday.
That weekend,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, by the time we get back, it's
Our
like
dog's
Monday
gonna be a
evening.
bat,
But we have an outfit for the dog.
Yes.
Nice. What kind of dog?
She's like a lab mix. She looks like a black lab with
Cool.
short legs. Yeah.
Cool.
She's gonna be a bat. Scary.
Throw some wings on it.
And then you guys are just gonna be hungover from the wedding.
Yeah, probably on the plane. Yeah.
Nice.
Nothing
All right.
else.
That's. I mean, I think Halloween's overrated, but I figured since it's right around the corner, it'd be cool to see what people are doing.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not good at it.
I feel like, like college and then like post-college, you
Yeah.
like love Halloween, like dress up, like go to the bars, whatever. And now that we're 31, 32,
It's over.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of hit your peak, and it's like, do you want to dress up? But if there was like a party or something, we go to it. But obviously the wedding just kind of.
You
That
don't
is
think
the
your
party,
brother
is your
would
wrench.
want us to show up in a costume? His mom would kill us
my mom
if we
would.
showed up.
Oh, really? Would you hate Halloween?
No, like if I instead of like
At the
putting my
wedding,
suit on for the
we
wedding,
put
like
on
I dressed up as like
You
Bozo
should
the
pull.
Clown.
Yeah.
You should pull a prank on her and do that. Actually.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or at least for the speech, throw
Yeah.
like something
Ooh.
on.
Yeah. I like that.
All right, so that's cool. Do you have any ghost stories wrapping into Halloween? Do you guys believe in ghosts? Let's start there.
Yes.
Are ghosts real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like everyone's heard noises in their house before and stuff like that, and you feel like something's there.
But some people might say that's just like the wood creaking, and some people would say that's a ghost.
Well, I think it could be. Yeah, it could be both. I think they're real though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen one. My friend has a believable story that I always
I'm
go
sorry, I'm
to.
distracted. I don't know if that guy's an Elvis impersonator, but he just looks phenomenal.
That's John Travolta.
He's killing it.
That is sick, honestly.
The little kid's distracted.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everybody's like heard noise in their house before, and they thinks it's ghosts or something like that. I did like a ghost tour before in like Charleston, like one of
Yeah,
those
me
like
too,
haunted
and
places
Savannah.
when they tell stories and like bring you places. I didn't feel any presence, but like
I did.
I went along for it. You did?
In Charleston. No, in Savannah. It was Savannah.
In Savannah. Okay, so what's like the most you've felt like a ghost presence or something like that going on? Do you have a story? I know you said your friend.
Yeah.
You have a
Well,
friend
like
story.
personally, I've felt people I know like come back to visit me like in my dreams, I guess. So I never like saw a ghost, but I've
Okay.
like felt
Yeah, I definitely had
a
that,
presence. Yeah.
It's a similar kind of like spiritual message.
Yeah. So it's
maybe
more
you would
spiritual
say.
than like there's something there that I can see, I guess. Yes.
Okay. What about
That's
yourself?
Yeah.
None really come to mind, but yes, similar thing. Like people visiting your dreams or something like that, almost like a spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your friend's ghost story, if you don't mind?
It's so funny. She was like up at her dad's, like her family friend's house in New Hampshire, and she was like young, like 10, and she like woke up in the middle of the night 'cause she couldn't sleep, and she like looks out. She's just like looking outside, and she sees this woman like walking, but she remember thinking she like looked like she was kind of like gliding, like she was just like walking very gracefully, and then she like went back to sleep, and then like thought nothing of it. And then a few years later, she like told her dad that story, and her dad was like, I'm gonna ask him about it, because like it was like super old house up in New Hampshire. And her dad told his friend, and he was like, oh yeah, like people see her all the time here. She's like it's a ghost that people see all the time.
So it's either an extremely crazy woman or a ghost.
Yeah, he was
Either
like,
way, it's scary.
Yeah, like her dad's friend who owned the house was just like not surprised, like, oh yeah, like we've seen her, everyone's seen her.
Wow.
So I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. I just thought it was like, because she like saw it when she was younger and then like remembered it later, like it wasn't like anything was happening or like making the experience, making her like,
if you saw that when you were a kid or something, I'm sure it would scare you, like you remember it.
Oh,
I guess, yeah,
That
she was
scared
just
me
like-
right now in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I'm at somebody's house.
I hate waking up in the middle of the night and just thinking you're seeing things. Oh, I did. When I was like in North Carolina earlier this year, there was one night when I like thought someone was in the, I didn't think it was a ghost. I don't know. I just like felt like someone was there, and it scared the crap out of me. But I had to like turn my phone light on
Nobody
to
was
make
there?
sure. No one was
Is this when you woke up? Like,
I woke up in the middle of the night. Yeah.
And you see like it's like maybe a towel or
it's like
something.
definitely my eyes like adjusting. Yeah, but it scared the crap out of me. Yeah.
I forget what it's called. Have you ever had? It's not night terrors.
Oh,
it's like
I've had
sleep paralysis.
Yes.
Have you watched?
That scares the hell
That's
out
why
of
we
you.
have to watch
Like that-
Haunting of Hill House. Have you watched Haunting of
I've
Hill
seen
House?
that. Yeah, they're making a third one I think soon.
Oh, they had the
Haunting of Bly Manor.
Bly Manor, and then Midnight Mass.
And then there's the Midnight Club. Those
And the
are
Midnight
great.
Club, yeah.
Oh,
They're all
okay.
awesome.
I've had Super House before, and that's like, you legitimately like hallucinate.
you see
you like
people?
see things,
Yeah.
Like,
That's when
freak me
you're
out.
like, you can't move,
You
but
can't
you're
move.
awake.
Your like brain wakes up, but your body doesn't. So like,
Are there, like,
your like
demons?
body, I think, your mind starts going like overdrive, and you start like seeing things. Yeah, it like freaked me out. There was like someone standing in the corner like staring.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
Scary.
really.
Has it happened multiple times or just once?
Only a few times, but like I remember every time it happened, like someone's like standing there like looking at you. It's really
You can't move.
You can't move.
Wow.
It only lasts
That's
for a couple
terrifying.
seconds, but I think because your brain is in such like freak out mode, it feels like it's.
I feel like your brain
a
thinks
long
that you're
time.
up, so then like things are
they
happening.
can't, like,
it's
process
like
what's
going
going
about your
on.
day or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that is terrible. I've never had that. I've had like the eyes adjusting.
Yeah,
but,
like that is every time.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's when you can't move. That's what Haunting of Hill House is. Yeah, one of the girls in that.
Interesting.
Awesome.
Scary.
So we have the last thing for you guys. Is this is what we do every time? Is we ask you guys to ask the question for the next person. So this is like a blank slate right now because you're the first people I've talked to. But the last question for the next person is going to be your question. If that
okay.
makes sense. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
question
Should
do
we
you want me to ask the next person?
About
that we
like
talk to?
Halloween or ghosts or spirits. or
Anything. This is a like wild card. This is a dealer's choice. Up to you guys.
It's like a Boston podcast, right?
Yes.
People of
Yeah, but we
Boston.
do a little bit. We do like socials, like go. I mean, we talk
Yeah.
about anything, so it's up to you.
like on the like spooky theme. Like, have they ever had an experience with like a psychic or something?
psychic?
That like
You
came
visited a
true
psychic?
or something? Yeah. Have you ever like visited a
Deja
psychic?
vu.
No. Well, like, have you ever had like a psychic tell you something that like actually happened, or like a psychic, you were communicating with someone through like a psychic or something like that?
Have you ever visited a psychic? Is that
No,
what you wanna ask?
I'm too scared because I believe
I'm asking
it.
you is that the question.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you have something
could-
about Boston, is Boston haunted? Isn't it? Yeah, there's a BU dorm that's haunted, right?
I'm sure there's some
Yeah.
buildings that claim to be, but I feel like it's not.
Oh, my college junior year dorm was apparently haunted, but I never saw her. The sorority girl was haunting
Really?
the sorority dorm.
I don't know. I was just gonna be like, what's your ideal Boston fall day or something?
Yeah.
What's your idea of Boston?
Like ideal Boston fall day.
Ideal Boston day.
Okay.
Fall day. All right. Which one?
Either
How
one.
about which one? We got to choose one.
You pick.
I'll forget. I'm stupid.
Well, what's your? Well, yeah. What I guess it's about. What are you going for? Are you trying to find spooky things or Boston things?
Doesn't matter. It's up to you.
You decide.
The ideal Boston
Yeah,
fall day.
do-
Okay. All right. We'll do that one. What is your ideal Boston fall day? And then thanks so much for stopping. It was nice to meet you guys.
Thank you.
Nice
Good luck
to
at the
meet
wedding.
you.
What's your name?
Bobby Orr,
Bobby Orr. Nice to meet you. And what's your name, ma'am?
Kathy.
Kathy. Where are you guys from? You said you're not from Boston?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Nice. I used to
Yeah.
go to Wildwood every year for vacation.
Nice. I grew up in Atlantic City.
Okay, cool. We used
Yeah.
to stop there first. My grandparents are big gamblers.
Oh, okay.
So we'd stop there. We'd always have a free night, but it's not free, right? It's just prepaid, we'd always
Right.
say.
Yeah. Right.
And then we'd see a show and then go to Wildwood. It's a nice
Nice.
middle ground. What brings you here? What brings you to Boston?
The head of the Charles, our daughter, was rowing today.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And the senior team.
Wow.
Our 41-year-old daughter was rowing today.
Now is that who is that with? Is that with a group? That,
She rows for the Pocock Rowing Center in Seattle,
okay.
and there's thousands of crews over on the Charles today and
Awesome.
tomorrow.
Is that fun to watch rowing?
If you know,
A little slow, but if it's your daughter, you watch that boat.
Exactly. You guys are great. You guys are great parents for coming out here because
I used to row. I think it's exciting.
Gotcha.
So she thinks it's slow.
yeah, I could see that, but that's nice of you guys to come out, and
Yep.
that's great. How long are you staying? Just
Till
a week?
tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Okay. Doing anything fun?
Yeah, we spent the day yesterday with our 2 grandchildren. So,
And you did
and
the
we
duck
did the
boat.
duck boat.
Duck
Which is-
boat.
That's
awesome.
a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a great weekend. Sounds fun.
Yep.
And our questions today, since Halloween's right around the corner,
Right.
do you guys have Halloween plans? Are you dressing up? Do you not care? You have you have grandkids. Do you do anything with them? I know maybe they're farther away.
They're going to
They're
be
too far away.
Yeah.
And No specific plans.
No plans? You
Yeah.
guys aren't dressing up?
No, but I've avoided buying the candy because I'll eat it before
Yep.
they even arrive. So.
And we're still concerned about COVID.
Gotcha.
And so we avoid crowds and parties and things like that.
Yeah, understandable. And do you guys have the light on at your place? You said you...
Oh yeah. No, we'll have candy for the little ones. Yeah.
Now, what do you give? Do you give? Do you let them take? Because there's a lot of things going around with kids shouldn't be allowed to take out of a bowl. They should be given, and you get what you get.
Usually we give them, but towards the end of the night and we want it to go, take as many as you want.
Nice. So they get there late to your place, they can get extra.
Right.
Okay, awesome. If a kid comes to your door and they're not in a costume, are you still giving them candy?
Yeah, but I'll give them a hard time.
Okay. You're busted chop.
Who are you? What are you dressed as? When I was a kid, which was a long time ago, and we didn't want to do too much, we'd put a suit jacket on and get a cork and put a beard on her face and say, "Oh, we're a hobo."
That's a good one. That's easy too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys, my next thing around Halloween and spooky season kind of thing, do you believe in ghosts? Are ghosts real?
I believe in spirits, but not necessarily related to Halloween.
Well, we had what we thought was a ghost, a magazine ghost, in our house.
We live in a very old house.
We live in a house in one of those pre-war houses.
Okay.
It was built in 1750.
Wow.
So there was a couple of years where we'd hear somebody in another room turning pages of a magazine.
Wow.
And nobody was there.
They're trying to catch up on the times. Look at the tabloids.
Maybe that was
see who's dating who.
Yeah.
That's. And would you go immediately into the room and try to check it out, or is it?
No.
We'll just live. I'll live over here. You live over there.
Yeah.
That's smart. So there's some kind of presence you felt or maybe seen.
I haven't in 20 years, but yes.
Is that like the craziest, let's say, ghost spirit story you guys have?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, one time I was at down on the Delaware River in a very old house, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was college age. I was with a girlfriend in the same room at my sister's house, next to Fort Mott Cemetery and battlefield and armory.
And sorry, just try to make sure we get it.
I woke up startled, and I saw a individual with a red coat looking out at the river.
Really?
And I screamed, and the whole house woke up, and then he left.
With a red coat too. That's right where Revolutionary War would have been taking place.
Yeah, it was on the Delaware River.
Yeah. I wasn't, particularly focused on history, and that wasn't in my brain at all.
Now, I have to ask. You said you were in college age, a little younger. Maybe had a little bit to drink. No.
Nah.
No, I believe you.
Nah. I was just waking up in the middle of the night and seeing that, and it was like, whoa.
That is odd.
Yeah, that was odd.
It kind of and those things always stick with you. That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Because those things always have a way of kind of staying in your memory.
They do.
When they're weird like that.
Yeah, everybody remembers that one. Yeah.
That is interesting. That's a good story.
Yeah.
The last thing we have for you is we do this thing where I ask the previous people that I talked to give you a question.
Okay.
So this is a question from the previous person that I talked to, which is, what's your favorite thing to do in Boston on a fall day? Now, I'll give you you're not from Boston.
Right. So
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. What's your favorite thing to do on a fall day at home, wherever you may be? What's fun to you guys?
Walk in the park.
Walk in the park. Walk in the woods.
We just walked at the Fenway Victory Garden.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that was a wonderful thing to do in Boston.
Get outside. And then would you do that at home as well? Go for a walk. So you guys like to walk. That's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. That's a great answer. And now it's your turn to give the next person a question. What question do you have? And it could be about anything you want. It's a wild card.
But related to fall.
No, it could be
anything.
Could be anything.
All right. Well, I'd go with, what do you like to cook in the fall?
What do you like to cook?
In the fall.
In the fall, specific fall dish.
Right.
Okay.
You change your cooking patterns from summer to fall.
Gotcha.
So.
See, me, I eat the same thing pretty much every day because I'm stupid, right? But and I'm a guy, and like whatever's easiest. What's your favorite fall dish? It's a good question.
I think I make stews and cabbage dishes and try to use up some vegetables that we collected in the summer. And eggplant.
Oh, those all sound good. Stews, eggplant, cabbage.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for stopping. It was great to meet you. And then what's your names? I know I just talked to you. But
I'm Jonathan.
Erica and Jonathan, nice to meet you. What do you guys? Where are you from? You said you're not from Boston. Chicago. What brings you here?
The Bears game.
Go Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm trying to think. I haven't heard much about the Bears recently.
I still love them, but in spite of everything. So.
And why'd you guys come to? Like, did you turn it into a watch the game and go to a different city type thing?
Yeah, it's a kind of a tradition for me to go to a different game every year, and I've never been to Boston, so
awesome.
It makes a good trip.
Awesome, that's great. Have you guys enjoyed it? What have you been doing?
We just got here.
Yeah,
just got here.
Got here this morning. We went to Sweet Cheeks Barbecue.
Okay,
it was actually pretty good. I liked it. And then we just walked around Fenway, so
awesome.
It's been cool.
Any other plans today before the game?
I don't know exactly. We're supposed to go to maybe go to the North End.
North End.
Everybody's telling us to go down there, see what's going on, and
yeah, it's a good place to check out. It's kind of busy, a little overrated, honestly, in my opinion, but it's still fun.
So where do you suggest?
I love Fenway. I think you're in the right place. Fenway's my favorite part of Boston. The Seaport, honestly, I think is going to be a little bit better. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. I think that's nicer than I would hang out there. Favorite restaurant? There's a Mexican place there.
What is that right on the corner?
Not the Rosa Mexicano, is it?
Not Rosa Mexicano. It's like across the street from there. It's right on the water. Okay. You can sit at a table that's like looking over the water. It's I can't remember the name of it, but it's it's across the street from Rosa.
Okay.
So if you're looking at a maps, and kind of find it, maybe you can find it around there. But I think Seaport and Fenway, those are my two favorite places. So you're in the right places. And then, what's on the top of your mind right now? Like, what's? I know the game. You're here. What else besides this weekend? Like, what else is going on in your lives that's top of mind?
I don't know. That's a deep question. Like, he just came on the top of my guy.
We're just enjoying our time away from our kids.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Kid free.
How many kids?
2.
2 kids?
Yeah.
How old?
7
4 and 7.
7 and 4. Awesome. So it's past like what I don't have kids, but it's past those terrible 2s, right? And like the young. It's probably now towards.
We have 2 girls, so there's no such thing as past.
You're always gonna have
always attitude. All the time. Oh, don't act like. She told me last night. She's like, get your second wife, because my oldest is like, my dad's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Where are you going? And then it's all that good stuff. So
that's fun. That's funny. Awesome. So Halloween's coming up. You have kids. What are the plans for Halloween? Do you guys go out? Are you going to stay in and do something, or what's?
Our church has an event, so we're going to do that with the kids, and then probably take them around the house, the neighborhood.
Trick or treating.
Yeah.
Now, you're not going to hand out candy, I'm assuming, because you're going to be out.
Yeah, we'll be out.
Well, I did last year. We were out, but I don't know.
You put it on the porch.
Well, yeah, because I couldn't stay, so I put it on the porch. But those kids were a little greedy, just snatching stuff up. So, yeah, I'll probably do that again.
Now, there's a thing about like parents that drive their kids around for trick or treating instead of walking. That's right. So I know there's like a lot of like feelings about that.
Yeah, we did see a lot of that.
Yeah, I saw they were pulling up, and I'm
drop them off, and then let them do the block.
Candy, come on, and I wanted to say no. You have to walk around just like the rest of us. That's what I did as a kid.
Yeah,
walk around the neighborhood. You don't get driven around like that's.
Yeah,
it's spoiled.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask you guys about, because it's these little things that I've heard of, like parents being pissed at the other parents that do that. Yeah. So you're not gonna ever drive them around.
Absolutely not.
They gotta walk by foot.
Yeah. Now, I mean, in our we could stay in our neighborhood and walk around, but let's just say we went to a different neighborhood. I'll drive them to the neighborhood, but they're gonna walk around the neighborhood.
Gotcha.
That's soft.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
But it's soft. Your kid is getting chauffeured around to pick up candy. Like, no, get out and walk around in that 25-degree Chicago weather with the rain and the wind. Yeah, you need to do all
I was gonna say, especially when it's cold, they get back into a heated car, and then it's like they get the reset, they get their hands warm.
Trick or treat, you shake it, you cold, whatever. You don't.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. Awesome. So that sounds like good plans. Do you guys dress up with the kids? Are you gonna
No,
dress
we
up?
haven't. I think it's cool though. The family costumes. We have to do it 1 year.
And, yeah, you know that means I have to do it 1 year. She won't
We have to
participate.
pick a theme and go with it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. No, I don't like dressing up. If I didn't have a girlfriend, I wouldn't be dressing up at all. I'd be wearing the same thing.
Are you are gonna hit the bars?
Yeah. So actually, me and my girlfriend, she wanted to do Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
Right?
nice.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it. She wants me to get a mask. I'm gonna be drinking. How am I gonna be able to drink through the mask? I'm gonna have to be pulling it down,
You're
pulling
gonna
it
be
up.
hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hot, and then the costume is $80.
At least when you pass out, nobody will know who you are.
Hopefully, because I'm gonna look like an idiot if I did that. But I'm not gonna do it. I convinced her to do like a white trash wedding, where we're gonna do like she's gonna do makeup of a black guy. And then she's gonna do a baby bump. She got like a thing off Amazon.
White people are so funny to me. I mean, I would never think about a white trash Halloween
This is a
costume with a
costume?
black eye and
It's-
like the
yeah.
freaking, oh my god, like that's hilarious.
It's like she's gonna be like she has fake cigarettes, so she's gonna be like she's got a baby, she's smoking, she's got a
wow.
black eye. I'm gonna
Basically, you
look
guys
like
are going as the cast of Shameless.
exactly. That's gonna be the inspiration.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's our costume, and it's easy because I can cut up an old pair of jeans and just look like an idiot, and then
I guess.
I'm done.
No
you know?
moose. You got no moose.
Beauty and the Beast
Oh,
next year.
or I could do something stupid and I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's our costume. But
Wow.
do you believe in ghosts? Is the next question.
No.
Are spirits real?
Yes, I believe spirits are real. I do believe that. You don't believe spirits are real?
Like they're gonna come visit you and
I don't
touch you and all
No,
this.
no. But I do believe in spirits. I do. We definitely believe in spirits. I do.
Not the ghosts.
I don't-
like that they show up in your house. Not that.
And then try to keep it up.
I don't know what she's talking about, but I believe.
You believe in
spirits.
ghosts?
I don't necessarily.
That they're floating around in your house.
It could be.
So you don't believe in do you believe in spirits more like you don't know what it is, or do you believe like Great Aunt Susan came back?
I mean, like you don't know what it is. Not necessarily the spirit of a person who's come back. But no, actually, yeah, I do. I take that back. I do.
Something I learned today.
How can you say? Okay, so we're talking about if you want to talk about that, you can talk about church.
Yeah.
You remember when I can't think of his name. Samuel died, and I can't think of his name, but he was the king at the time. He was upset. He wanted Samuel to come back, so he called on a witch to wish Samuel back from the dead. Samuel came back and spoke. Told him, "No, I'm not talking to you. You don't have anything." So that's biblical.
Okay, well I didn't know that story.
So yeah, it's there. So that's what makes me.
Well, I think you're right. There is like heavy in Christianity and are you guys Christian?
Yes.
So in Christianity, it is heavy that there's an afterlife. There are ghosts.
Yeah.
So I guess to your point, that is kind of like maybe something.
I think she does
difference.
want to believe in ghosts. The fact that someone is looking over her while she sleeps at night.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's not necessarily she don't believe, but
Have you ever had an experience that you wouldn't maybe say it was a ghost, but was weird or supernatural, or have you ever had an experience?
no, I wouldn't say.
It's okay.
That was weird. No. No, but no, I don't think I've had an experience like that.
No experience, no stories.
No ghost stories, nothing like that.
Have you?
I have had something odd. I don't believe in ghosts myself. Or I believe in spirits, like you're saying, which is like an energy or something we can't understand, we can't see. I don't believe Great Aunt Susan is called back to say hello, that type of thing. But I have had something that was weird, where like I heard we were recording in this old facility that used to be for like mentally handicapped people that in the 60s, where like they were kind of abused and they were like thrown in there, a lot of them, right? And we were walking around there and recording, and later on in the recording I heard like a little girl voice that was like odd, and I've showed it to my friends and they hear it too, so it's like, but I don't know, like I can't.
Nothing else happened to you guys?
Nothing.
You were lucky.
Nothing else.
Maybe we should go see a scary movie this weekend.
I don't like scary movies. They're not interesting enough. They're not really scary to me. They're like either they're comical to me or they're just like boring.
Predictable.
Yeah, it's like it's not scary. It's
Yeah. Oh, don't. It's gonna. The music gets tense, and she's opening the closet.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
oh
yeah,
wow, what a
that's it.
surprise!
Sometimes like it's like yeah, okay, whatever. But
yeah.
since I was a kid, I haven't really. It's like, all right, okay. And then it's all paranormal everything now, so
Yeah.
it's not that interesting to me.
Gotcha. Last thing we have for you is we do a thing every time where we have the person that we talked to before ask you guys a question. Okay. And then you're going to do the same. I'm going to get a question from you guys for the next person I talk
Man,
to.
this is a quiz or something? What's going on? I thought this was, just an interview. Now it's a quiz. Okay, you got homework. All right.
So the question from the last person was, what's your favorite fall dish?
Fall
Chili.
dish.
Chili.
Oh,
That's a
I
good
like
one.
chili too.
Yeah, chili.
I like all things pumpkin. When the fall comes around, I'm like crazy over pumpkin.
Pumpkin
Yeah.
coffees,
Yeah.
pumpkin pie. all that.
Her name
Pumpkin
isn't Erica.
donuts.
It's Karen.
Pumpkin. I really
Jump on the pumpkin trend.
Yes, I love pumpkin.
chili is my favorite. You can't have chili during when it's warm. You need chili when it's cold out. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, chili.
Nice, I like that too. So pumpkin and chili. Now what is your question, and one question from both of you guys for the next person, whoever passes by, and everyone's being kind of like vanilla with the questions, so feel free, like what's your favorite fall dish? I wasn't going to tell them, but I'm like, come on, like let's get a little bit, you feel free, it's whatever you want, it's a wild card, so ask anything you want.
Really?
I'm trying to think, but
You seem like funny
You know
people.
what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking, he said make it. Like,
Go ahead, go crazy.
Because I have a feeling that the next person is going to be a huge lighter than I am right now.
Maybe.
So I'll say, what was your favorite white trash moment?
Do you have like a white trash moment for
I have
themselves?
No idea. No, because I can't. How can I say? It's like you can't really say white trash. Like I guess white trash is your equivalent to me saying ghetto, or something like that.
Maybe, yeah.
So, but no, I'm not. I'm actually let my friends tell it. I'm not that ghetto. I'm a little bougie. So
Bougie.
bourgeois. Oh, my baby is calling me now. So I don't know. No, I don't know. Let me think about a good question.
Like for example, we had one guy ask last week. He said to the next person, "When was the last time you got laid?" Like I don't want to like make you like you have the question, but like it could be along those lines. It could be something funny where it's like,
Say, what was the dumbest thing you've ever done for money?
that's a great
that's a
question.
good one.
That's a good one. Dumbest thing you've done for money.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an answer for that?
Yeah, I run after people with guns.
You ran after people with guns.
That's his job.
Are you a cop?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So-
Thank you very much.
No problem. So yeah, that's really stupid. You really think about it.
Every day
You don't
too.
think about it when you're doing it, but when you sit back and say, "Wait a minute, yeah, that's pretty stupid. I do that." So
Yeah. Holy yeah.
Give us
You got a
that
question?
one.
No, you give one. You give one.
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
Dumbest thing you done for money? Nothing.
So speaking of the afterlife, like, what would you
changed it. I love
what would you think of?
You
What
should
would
be
you
a
come back? What animal would you come back as?
What animal would you come back as?
Yeah.
You know what those
Come back in.
I like butterflies, but they have such a short life expectancy, but the whole transformation is beautiful.
The cocoon, the metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That is.
I'm fine. I just wouldn't want to come back as an animal. Sorry.
No animal at all.
No.
Lion,
No.
king of the jungle.
Nope.
Lion would be a good one. Wolf,
Yeah.
Nope.
bear, those are fun.
I don't want to come back as an animal.
You want to come back as a human?
Yeah. No, I probably wouldn't even come back as a human.
I'll just stay right here.
I'm good. You want to come? No, I'm good. I'm good. It's comfortable there.
Yeah, I'm
No.
chilling right here. All right, guys. Well, I'll ask both those questions because those were both good. What animal would you come back as?
Yes.
And then, what's the dumbest thing you've done for money?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys
Thank
both so much for
you.
talking.
No
Enjoy your
problem.
time here.
You too.
Thank you again for being a police officer. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Luke.
Luke. What are you doing in Boston?
I'm here studying. I'm a student.
Studying.
At
Nice. Where are you from?
BU. California.
California. Okay, that's a big change.
Yeah,
it's a long
definitely.
flight.
Yeah, hey, it's a good place to be here. I like it.
Awesome. And what are you studying?
Environmental science.
Okay. What do you hope to do with that, or what do you want to do with that?
I don't know. I don't have like I guess something meaningful. Something I think is meaningful.
Yep.
I want to do something. don't know. I guess engaged. Something on the ground in the dirt.
Gotcha.
That's what I hope to get out of it. There's some kind of gateway there.
So you're gonna be hands-on, doing like in the
like survey work, maybe, some experiments. I don't know really.
Cool.
I don't know. A lot of the students, it seems, are doing like a policy track or something like that, and it's all like all this very official stuff and city planning and government.
Gotcha.
And I don't think that's for me. Honestly, I don't think I see myself really engaging on like such a big scale. So I'm hoping to get something small out of it. I hope.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
You're in college. What's the plans? You must have a party or plans or something.
Yeah.
Do you not care about Halloween?
It's fun. I care because it's an excuse to see the people I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't have any solid plans yet. I just got a bunch of people I want to see, and I'll just be doing whatever they're doing. I know I've got some folks that want to throw a party, so
yeah.
Cool. I've got plans. I've got hopes for plans.
Do you have a costume?
Yeah. I'm gonna be a pumpkin. It's just gonna,
nice.
It's easy. I've got this big, huge. I got this orange flight suit that my granddad had because he was in the Air Force when he was my age, and we're the same size, to every measurement.
Yeah.
So it fits me perfectly, and it's just this big orange suit.
Yeah.
So
why not go as Top Gun then, or something?
I don't know.
That would be a cool a flight suit. You could go as Maverick or.
That'd be good, but I don't know. I like dyeing my hair. I just started dyeing my hair recently.
Okay. And you dyed it blonde?
Yeah, we actually didn't finish. My buddy does it. She does it for me. We bleach it to prime it, and then get down there. She's got a paintbrush she uses to get the pattern down. It's
cool.
Like animal stripes sometimes. It's a lot of fun. I want to do just orange. It's easy to do orange.
Yeah,
and then I've got a pumpkin. Just orange on orange, green
True.
shoes maybe.
That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it.
Nice. Awesome. That's a good idea. Do you believe in ghosts, spirits, anything of that nature?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You think ghosts are real?
I think there's something that we call ghosts that is real. I don't know if it is a dead human spirit. I don't know if it's electromagnetic impulses in the sky. I just know there's something that we can't explain.
Okay, so you believe almost more so in the spirit aspect of we don't know what it is, but it's there.
Yeah, totally. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I think ghosts a lot of times get attributed to human spirits when I think every piece of ground has had life living through it for thousands of millions of years.
Yep.
There's enough life there that if a human can create some kind of spiritual force, then whatever's been here already can make plenty.
Gotcha.
That's what I try to think, is that there's some kind of force that's been existing here that still exists through humans or through the dirt or through whatever building it's over.
And I agree with that too. Have you had an experience where maybe not a ghost but something supernatural or something as just...
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot. I worked in Yellowstone this summer.
Okay,
in one
great.
Of the gas
cool.
stations, yeah, and it was a lot of fun, but we were in this old building and everybody there said it was haunted. The whole time that I was there, and I was like, I don't deny it, but I just haven't experienced it. And I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then my last day before I left, all of the doors were at an angle on their hinge, right? So they would just fall closed.
Okay.
So it was a big issue in the house because everybody's door was like that. So there were rocks that we had all around to keep them open, and I kept kicking mine and everything. It was just a pain that we had to deal with day in and out. And on the last day, I'm finishing packing, and I'm looking away. I look at the door to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. And then I look back and I just sort my bags. They're all in my bed. I'm facing away from the wall. Uh-huh. And then I hear the door creak, and it's gone from closed but not latched. And for the first time in my entire time, I was there for 3 months. I never saw this. It swung all the way open for me.
Wow.
And I walked down left. I never turned back.
And these doors are usually closing
no, they
themselves.
always just fall closed because they're leaned at that angle. I don't know how. Maybe there's a spring in there even. I don't know. But this time it was just opened itself for me.
That's weird.
It's all right, I guess it's my time to go. This room wants me gone.
Yeah. So you just walked out.
Yeah, 100%. I took that sign very literally and got out the door.
Yeah, did you tell other people? And No, you didn't tell anyone?
Because everybody else, I had to leave crazy early because I had to drive back to California.
Yeah.
Everybody else was asleep. I honestly forgot about it as soon as I got on the road and only realized when I stopped for the night. I was like, did something weird happen this morning? Because that doesn't ever happen.
Yeah.
I kind of just kept moving. I just didn't think about it for too long.
No, that's fair. All right, that's interesting. That would freak me out.
Yeah, it kind of did for the next day. I was glad I left when I did. I wonder if I'd stayed in there after that. What if it had swung shut? Would it have ever opened again for me?
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. So then the last thing we have for you is we do this every time where the person before you has left you a question.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And then you're going to do the same for the next person I talk to. You'll give me a question, and I'll ask the next person.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of like a pass it forward of a question type thing. Now, I talked to a couple last.
Sure.
So I have 2 questions for you.
Okay, yeah.
The first one is, what's the dumbest thing you've done for money?
I ate a bug. In 5th grade.
You ate a bug?
They were I was holding a moth, and somebody's like, I'll pay you $1 to eat that. And I didn't think twice. I was like, yeah, I want $1. And now, it's it tastes bad. I killed a bug I didn't want to kill,
Yeah.
It was great. It was a beautiful moth. I was looking at it. And I was like, yeah, I want the $1.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that it was a horrible thing. It's just I didn't even think about it for a second.
Yeah. So you ate a moth for $1 in 5th grade?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you had to go back, do you think you would do it again?
No, I don't think I would. I think I would have just let the moth go.
You would have given
made
up the
$1 somewhere else.
Yeah. Made up the $1 somewhere
I think
else.
I could do that somehow.
Yeah.
I think I can make up that $1.
That's funny.
To save that moth.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's a good story. Second question was, if you were to come back as any animal.
Yeah.
From this life now, you're gonna be reincarnated. You're at the gates. They say you can go back as an animal. Mm-hmm. What animal are you picking?
Probably a shark.
Shark.
I just love swimming. I always have. I learned early, and they're fast and they're cool.
Yep.
Just since I was, since I knew what a shark was, it was my favorite animal. That's my only tattoo right now is my shark.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
you watch Shark Week every year?
Yeah, always. I always I always miss it, and then come back to it the week after and see all the best features.
Yeah.
You get the news from everybody else as to what's good and bad. Because there's that one year where they made all that Megalodon news.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And ever since I've been really skeptical about it because I believed that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
And then the next day they were like, yeah, this is a fake.
Yeah.
Everywhere was every news outlet was like, yeah, that's BS. So I've been very careful about Shark Week since then.
Cool. So you'd be a shark. Do you like to sleep?
Yeah.
Because I don't think sharks sleep, right? Isn't it?
They do. I learned this recently. They do. They still swim.
They swim in their sleep?
They sleep for 1 minute to 30-second intervals. And then they wake back up and make sure they're not going to hit anything, and they pass out again. Their eyes are still open, and they're still swimming, and they're still breathing and everything.
Because I heard they're so dense, muscle dense, that they would just sink.
Yeah, and they have to ram breathe.
Yeah.
They don't have any mechanism in their body for pushing water through their gills.
Yeah.
Except for moving forwards.
Wow.
So if they stop, that's just they stop breathing. There's no more water passing through, so they can't absorb the oxygen in there.
Yeah.
So they need to be moving forward to breathe.
That's interesting,
at least most
too.
of them.
So I don't know. You want to be a shark, you like them, they're powerful, they're cool, but then you have to constantly be moving, and then you can't. You sleep for a minute to 30 seconds. Yeah, you'll make it work.
If they can do it, I figure they've existed longer than trees.
Yeah.
There have been sharks on Earth longer than there have been trees, so I figure they've probably figured out a way to make it work.
Yeah.
I think I could try.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. That's all we got. Well, actually, before we end, what's your question for the next person?
Okay.
And it's a wild card.
Yeah, totally.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Funny, interesting, and then, you can see their answer later too. But,
oh yeah. Okay. Good.
Whatever you want it to be.
I want to know what their least favorite place they've ever been was.
Least favorite place.
I like that question way more than your favorite place.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why too.
I like that too. So least favorite place meaning a city or a friend's house. It could be anything.
Yeah, any location that you can think of hating.
Gotcha.
Basically, that's what I want to know. I like knowing what people hate.
Least favorite place they've been. That's good. That's awesome. All right, man. Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Lily.
Lily?
Maddie.
What are you guys doing today? What are you doing in Boston?
We go to school here.
Nice. What school?
Boston University.
BU. Nice. What are you guys studying?
Child and adolescent mental health. Her
Both
too. Same.
Both of you guys are?
Yeah.
Are you guys roommates? Friends?
Just friends.
Just friends? Nice. And what year are you guys?
Sophomore.
Sophomores. All right. And what do you guys hope to do with child and adolescent psychology? Is that what it is?
Yeah, mental health. Go ahead.
I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. It's just an interesting subject.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I want to go into some sort of counseling, I think.
Counseling. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. And what are you guys doing today?
I work at 5, but we're just heading back to her dorm for a little bit to hang out.
I just got brunch with my friend for her birthday. Well, not just, but a little bit ago.
Nice. Where'd you go for brunch?
The South End.
Okay, cool. Good place?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good food.
Nice. All right, now it's Halloween coming up. So our questions are like, what are your plans for Halloween? Are you guys doing anything? Are you dressing up? What's your costume? What's the deal?
I'm going on like Saturday night with one of my friends to a show, and then we're going back to their place and going out, but I'm one of the like little alien guys from Toy Story.
Okay.
She my roommate is, who is she? Oh, Buzz Lightyear. You're Woody.
I'm Woody, and then my roommate's Jessie.
Okay, so we got a whole Toy Story theme going.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the friend group.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then the Friday night, probably going to the bar.
Go to a bar. Gonna wear the costumes out. Same costumes, because girls usually do like 2 or 3 costumes spread out.
Yeah.
So what's the other costume?
I think I'm just gonna be like basic devil something.
Basic devil.
I just have the one. I don't have much plans.
Okay.
Yeah, just keeping it low key.
All right. Cool. Next thing we have is, what do you guys think about ghosts? Do they exist? Are they real? Have you had some kind of run-in or experience that's like supernatural, anything like that?
I've never had like a ghost experience, but I definitely think there's like something, or like, I don't think they're like out to like get you necessarily.
So no evil ghosts?
But no, well, not for me, I don't know.
Not for you.
Like, I hope not, but like, I think there's definitely, if you're looking for it, you're not gonna find them, but like,
okay,
there could be something there.
Okay.
I don't know what you think.
I don't know. Mine's not as complex as that. I don't know. I think there's something. I've never had a run-in, I suppose. I think there's a possibility of them out there, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
So you both believe in ghosts,
Yeah.
and you never had any kind of experience. Have you had like something creak in the night, or wake up and see something weird, or anything like that?
Not like really. Sometimes I'm like, oh, like think I see something moving, but I don't know, like not like a vivid experience where I'm like, that's a freaking ghost.
Gotcha. This one's like kind of an oddball, but what's on the top of your mind right now? Or not immediately, but like what's something that is top of mind? I need to do that, I want to do that, or like something like that that's kind of been bugging you, or just like staying up top there?
I don't, what do you?
I have a research paper due Friday. Something I need to get done.
Research paper?
Yeah.
Then in the back of your mind, got to do it?
Yeah.
How many pages?
What is it, 7 to 10? Yeah.
Okay, that'll keep you up.
Yeah, it'll get done.
I'm just trying to get through work today. Like, I gotta be honest, I don't want to go, but that's it.
And where do you work?
Atlantic Fish Company on Boylston.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to say, like,
Yeah. Not the best thing in the world, not the worst?
Right, exactly. It'll do. It's good for now.
Gotcha.
It works.
All right, so the last thing we have is we do something where we this thing is scary. We do something where we pass a question along, okay?
Okay.
So the people before you left a question for you, and then you can leave a question.
Oh, that's fun.
So the question that the person before you asked, and this is for both of you separately, was he said, what's the least favorite place you've ever been to? And that could be like a city, or like maybe a house. Like what's the place you've been that you hate the most, I guess?
Oh, that's a good one.
Somebody's house, or a restaurant, or a city, or something.
Do you have an answer?
I'm trying to think. I want to be authentic.
I love it. Take your time. There's no rush.
Oh, I know. The basement of my old dorm, where we had to do laundry there, but that place just freaks me the fuck out.
So like an old rock wall basement type thing?
Yeah, it's like Warren, in the bottom of Warren.
That's where the laundry was.
Yeah, but like where the garage and stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
don't like it there. I don't know if that's like the best thing I could think of, but.
My work over the summer, the main building has like a basement, which is like the handyman's kind of shop. But then there's like little pathway that goes down the thing, which my boss was like showing me, because he was like showing me the workshop, and it was just creepy.
Just creepy, dirty,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, just
Weird.
spooky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you guys are gonna be the last people we talk to.
Oh,
so
fun.
I don't know how to end it because it's supposed to go on, right, in perpetuity kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I guess we can do, if you want, this is the first time I've tried this, you guys can ask me a question and then we can end it with that. Since we're not gonna ask somebody else anything, so.
What should we ask? Does it have to be like Halloween themed?
It can be anything you want. Wild card question, it can be anything.
Like, what is what's like the most outrageous? Okay. Well, like. You're not thinking of ideas. Hello.
You can ask it if you want.
No. What is the one thing?
Sure. Oh,
the biggest thing that you. Okay.
It's fine. Let's do it.
Your biggest regret right now in life.
My biggest regret.
We're getting personal here.
And I don't believe, first of all, like when they say like, oh, I don't have any regrets because then I would never have gotten here. It's like, well, there's still things that are gonna keep you up at night that you're like, I shouldn't have done that, you know?
For real.
So it's like, I definitely have regrets to a degree. Things I just maybe shouldn't have done or said. One thing I regret was when I was in 7th grade, there was a girl, I was sitting at my desk, a girl walked by me and knocked my binders off my desk with like, by sneaking by, and all the papers went flying, right? And I'm like, that's kind of, you know, and she didn't stop, didn't say sorry, didn't try to help pick it up, just kept going. And I'm like, I didn't really know this girl. I'm like, what the hell's her problem? So I'm on the ground picking up like all my papers and stuff. She's sitting down at the desk, and I went and I pushed her. She put her binders on the desk, and I pushed all of her binders off the desk, and all her papers went flying. And then I went and sat down at my desk. So it was like kind of a situation that was just like, I was in 7th grade, it was stupid, it was childish, and I still feel bad. I was like, why did I do that? Like, I just shouldn't have done that. I should have been like, just picked up my papers and sat down. So I feel like in that moment, that one will come back to me and be like, why did I do that? Like one of those things. So that's mine.
Okay, nice.
You guys have one off the top of your head?
I regret like a lot of things that I could have done, but I didn't because I was too like nervous or scared. So like, or like a friend like inviting me to do something and I was like, no, like I gotta get this done or whatever.
Yep.
But like looking at it now, I'm like, I could have done both.
Made time,
like,
just didn't want to for some reason.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See, I feel like mine's kind of the opposite. I'm like very much like a people pleaser, so I regret like not standing up for myself and what I want a lot of times instead of just like doing it to make other people happy.
With like friends.
Yeah, like
in a
going
relationship.
out when I should have stayed in to like do homework or something, or like I don't know, just doing. I don't know, just like going out when I like should have like stayed in because I didn't want to go out and wasn't feeling well, like stuff like that.
But you didn't want to like disappoint or something like that. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, that's all we got for you guys. Thanks so much for stopping.
I've been in instances where in classroom participation, I raise my hand and say, 2 + 1's 3. And everybody in class will, 3, ha, ha.